Digimon Liberator, Debug 1.2. The dark sky is draped in ash, while the land glows red with flowing lava. Amidst this harsh landscape stands a colossal mass of rock. It is a volcano that seems ready to shoot a pillar of fire into the sky at any moment. Back in this remote area, far from the central location of Ruby Mountain, Yuki and her companion now face a shadowy figure. It is a tall, slender, white humanoid robot. By now, they were accustomed to seeing the sinister glow of red electronic signature lighting up its face visor. The rogue NPC. Undoubtedly the same NPC that had defeated them just a few hours earlier. The revenge match was in full swing. Yuki looks on as three Digimon face off between her and the NPC. Debug 1.2 Heavy Metal Play. In the battle area of the NPC, there is a Digimon that appears to be a combination of a dragon and a fighter jet. Its body is twisted, but radiates a sense of functional beauty. It is the machine dragon Digimon called Jazarichmon. In Yuki's battle area, there are two Digimon in battle-ready positions, along with a tamer card displaying her image. One is a level 6 Dark Dragon Digimon that has been resurrected from the trash. It was Nidhoggmon, an enormous black dragon with two pairs of wings formed of blazing energy. A big part of why she included this demonic dragon with blocker in her deck is because of her tamer card effect, obtained earlier from the ability item. It was unfortunate that she had managed to play this Digimon before the opponent's playing field was fully set up. Nidhoggmon was the crucial card needed to defeat this rogue NPC. And then there is another Digimon, a new face that had just digivolved moments ago. This Digimon sported large speakers on both shoulders and a sharply pointed microphone on its chest, resembling a horn used to pick up its voice. The cyborg's massive body was adorned with dazzling armor. Fans may confuse its silhouette for Wargrowlmon, the ultimate form of Impmon's rival Gilmon. However, this was a completely new species of Digimon, unknown to anyone yet. Wow! Totally wicked! Way too cool! Its name is Loudmon. Another newcomer, Punkmon, is also totally cool. A level 4 Dark Dragon Digimon, Punkmon wears a leather jacket and a metal mask and sports a mohawk. Yuki desperately wanted to touch that mohawk, but through sheer willpower managed to restrain herself. Can it get even cooler than this? I don't know if I can handle that. With the next card ready, the playing field was developing just as Yuki had planned. Now, it all depended on the enemy NPC's next move. Here they come, Yuki! You better be ready! You bet! As Loudmon, infused with its partner's consciousness, urged caution, the NPC raised its right hand and hoisted a card high into the air. Yuki had seen this motion before. It was the very move that had led to their defeat earlier. Here it comes. Bring it on! The memory gauge, which had been at 0, suddenly tipped towards Yuki, spiking to 5. The level 5 Jazarichmon in front of her was enveloped in bright light and transformed into particles of emerald green. These particles reassembled into a completely different form. The larger body was quickly piecing together. It was digivolving. The NPC's trump card! Interwoven as if braided, layers of steel scales cover its body. Light continuously streams from both arms. Its sharp eyes glare at Yuki and her Digimon. A level 6 metallic Dramon, a mechanical dragon known as a Sky Dragon, has manifested. The piercing roar of metallic Dramon vibrated through the atmosphere. Simultaneously, it was Yuki's turn again. With the effect of her tamer card, additional memory was added, bringing her total to 6. This was more than sufficient to execute her plan. Seriously, what immense power! She thought out loud to dispel the anxiety within, trying not to be overwhelmed by its intensity. The thing is just unfair! Its effect from when it digivolved prevented Yuki from digivolving level 4 or below Digimon until the end of her next turn. This was highly troublesome. Moreover, Yuki remembered that Metallic Dramon possessed an even more problematic effect upon its deletion. Staring down the opponent's playing field, Yuki declares her turn. My draw phase! After the draw phase, Yuki's hand consisted of only 2 cards. This was the result of her aggressively using her hand to set up the playing field. Although, given a generous 6 memory to work with, it looked unlikely that she could dominate the field with only 2 cards in hand. At least, that would be the typical reaction with other deck types. Most likely, the rogue NPC was having the exact same thought, seeing her low hand count as a result of her coast spending spree. But that was a huge mistake. In fact, the fewer cards in hand, the better for this deck. She had just the right number of cards in hand to deploy her Tamer card's ability, and other cards as well as sufficient coast available. Yuki swung her right hand decisively, suspending the Tamer card placed on the field. An effect is activated. Main. If you have 4 or fewer cards in your hand, you may suspend this Tamer to digivolve 1 Digimon in your trash into a Digimon card with a Dark Dragon or Evil Dragon trait. Let's go, Loudmon! You ready to crank it up? Yuki called out as she swiftly deployed her memory. The coast required was 4 memory. As she retrieved a card from the trash, Loudmon's body became enveloped in a glow reminiscent of Metallic Dramon's earlier radiance. It was the glow of Digivolution. As its body morphed, Loudmon responded resoundingly to Yuki's call. Hell yeah! Alright, then let's get this party started! Loudmon's Digivolution begins. You call yourself Metallic Dramon? You ain't metal at all! As the slight light subsided, a silhouette significantly larger than Loudmon's previous form emerged. Its serrated armor appeared as if it could slice skin upon contact. On its back were 2 pairs of fleshy wings in the shape of electric guitars. Its arms were equipped with gauntlets featuring blades sure to rend any foe asunder. Instead of legs, a serpent-like tail slithered across the ground. Diabolical was the perfect word to describe this evil dragon. I'm gonna show you what real metal sounds like. Heavy metal Dramon, the roar of the evil dragon, and the thunderous sound of its wings made the very atmosphere tremble. Woo! So cool! Yuki felt she might faint from excitement, barely managing to stay composed. The new form of Impmon didn't have the sleekness of Beelzemon. Instead, it overflowed with a charm that her old partner lacked. Not just cool! Black Sabbath, as the evil dragon shouted, its Digivolution ability activated. The howling noise from the wings on its back intensified, and then it roared destruction upon the battle area in front of them. When digivolving, trash 2 cards in your hand. Then, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with DP less than or equal to this Digimon's DP. Both Metallic Dramon and Heavy Metal Dramon have 13,000 DP. Compounding this, the effects of Impmon and Punkmon's previous Digivolutions added 4,000 DP this turn. Heavy Metal Dramon, with a DP of 70,000, undoubtedly met the conditions for deletion. Consequently, Metallic Dramon was obliterated by the effect of Heavy Metal Dramon. However, the game would not be won so easily. Here it comes. Yuki looked beyond the NPC towards the volcano. A shadow burst forth from the peak along with the erupting magma. Flapping its enormous wings, a level 6 Earth Dragon Digimon appeared, its igneous scales pulsing with veins of lava. Here it comes, Yuki! This Digimon was Volcanic Dramon. As Metallic Dramon is deleted, another effect was activated. All turns, once per turn. When this Digimon would leave the battle area other than by one of your effects, you may play one Digimon card with the Rock Dragon or Earth Dragon trait from your trash without paying the cost. That's right, Volcanic Dramon has a similar effect. Having once lost to this opponent, Yuki clearly remembered the card's effect. All turns, once per turn, when this Digimon would leave the battle area other than by one of your effects, you may play one Digimon card with a Machine Dragon or Sky Dragon trait from your hand without paying the cost. While one is from the trash and the other from the hand, the opponent's deck was capable of disrupting her field through the strong synergy of these two Digimon. In their last encounter, she was beaten down by what seemed like an endless loop of Metallic Dramon and Volcanic Dramon appearing. The bitter taste of defeat spread in her mouth. She once again regretted the fact she foolishly charged in without a plan. But that's precisely why it was so crucial to deploy Nidhoggmon rapidly. Getting these two Digimon lined up before Volcanic Dramon could enter the field was critical to her victory. You can come at me anytime, Volcanic Dramon. As Yuki feared, the Earth Dragon roared and spewed a beam of heat. This was its effect that activates on play. On play, when attacking, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest DP. The heat ray did not scorch Heavy Metal Dramon. Instead, its target was Nidhoggmon. Gotcha! Yuki exclaimed, her strategy playing out as planned. Upon deletion, Nidhoggmon can play a level 5 or less Dark Dragon or Evil Dragon trait Digimon without paying its cost. Seizing the moment, Yuki calls out, Orochimon! A level 5 blocker with a DP of 6,000. Excellent. Choosing to prepare for the opponent's attack was a slight departure from Yuki's usual high-speed, aggressive style. However, no matter what, she did not allow her opponent to reduce her number of Digimon. That was the insight Yuki gained from seeing Heavy Metal Dramon's card. Reflecting on their previous defeat had shown her a simple truth. Previously, Yuki only knew how to attack aggressively, but this card and her prior loss made her rethink her tactics. Sometimes, enduring an opponent's onslaught reveals the path to victory. Let's go, Heavy Metal Dramon! Ready to turn up the tempo and captivate our audience? She had already made preparations to play more Digimon on her playing field. If the opponent tries to delete more of her Digimon, she will replenish even faster. Of course, Yuki! We'll go all in and win this battle! Her partner's reassuring voice bolstered her confidence. With victory in sight, Yuki's passion began to burn even hotter. Now, it was their turn to dominate the opponent. Yay! We won! Back at the base camp on Ruby Mountain, still buoyant from the lingering thrill of victory, Yuki impulsively hugs Impmon. Hey, this is not the place for that! Come on, don't be shy! Flustered, her partner jumped out of her embrace and hastily created some distance, turning away. The same old attitude. Why can't Impmon be more honest? Then again, that's precisely what makes Impmon cute. Even its cold demeanor felt cheerful in the aftermath of their victory. Having faithfully replicated the strategy she envisioned when reconstructing her deck, her high spirits were justified. The new cards worked well. You could praise me a bit more, you know, Immon? So you're saying you couldn't have won without that card? The Immon's sarcastic remark froze her. With that thought, she couldn't maintain her positivity. It was true. They were able to change their approach because of the new Digimon and Tamer card ability. Feeling the potential in these cards had given her the courage to take a bold new direction. Well, a win is a win. Nice one, Yuki. Aw, Immon! Idiot, I told you not to hug me! No way! She would have preferred Impmon to just congratulate her right away. However, she decided not to voice her thoughts. It was better not to say anything unnecessary and spoil the hard-earned victory with a quarrel. Anyway, it's been bothering me. We could chalk it up to a bug, but there's something fishy about the new ability item and cards. I agree. It's kinda bothering me too. Maybe we should consult Altea next time. I don't really like that Altea. The Altea that Yuki mentioned is a member of the debugging team who supports them behind the scenes. Typically, she works alongside the Digimon Espimon to assist the GMs. Undoubtedly, Altea is the most knowledgeable about the system within their team and a reliable figure indeed. Don't say stuff like that. Hard to approach or don't like. We're teammates after all. There's no one else who'd understand this stuff. That's true, but it feels wrong just to leave things unsolved, you know? The game of Digimon Liberator is full of mysteries. Beyond the phenomena that Yuki and her team encountered, there are undoubtedly numerous bugs that management still needs to fix. Unless they're addressed, the game she profoundly enjoys could only one day face irreparable problems. When you think about it that way, we really need to use whatever means necessary to get the answers right. You really are proactive, aren't you? You have my respect for that. You really are cut out for this job. Oh wow, you're giving me a lot of compliments today. Don't squeeze me! Impmon, usually not open to speak positively, must have been pleased with the victory over the rogue NPC. It was evident in Impmon's attitude as they chatted. So, Yuki felt compelled to return the compliment. After all, it was Impmon who fought hard and earned their victory. Hey Impmon, you were super cool too. Your new Digivolution was totally awesome. Wow! Punkmon, Loudmon, and Heavy Metal Dramon. When she first saw the card illustrations, she was initially disconcerted by the departure from Bailsamon's appearance. But, being a dancer herself, the new music-themed Digivolutions hit all the right notes for Yuki. Shut up! Shut up! Let me go already! The mission's over, so why don't you look off already? No, I want to stay like this a bit longer. Yuki forcibly held onto her restless partner and began to walk briskly along the rugged paths of Ruby Mountain. Seriously, this partner of hers needs to be more honest.